For AMOK, I was the producer. I was involved in the casting. I was involved in bringing in the whole kind of production team, so the director and the editor and the soundscape and all that kind of business. Working on an audio drama as opposed to a straight reading is, I think, a completely different kettle of fish, because you've got, mostly the difference is you're going to have a big soundscape behind you, and you've also got several actors in the scene at a time. So it's kind of more like film really than anything in that kind of respect, because the actors have to be aware of what's going to be going on around them. They're kind of making it believable that they would be on this, because if they're just reading a very kind of simple voice, and then you've got all this massive sound, they're not connected at all. The other thing is really casting the right actors, because it's so important to tell the story to the microphone properly. You've just got the voice, and actors can be really talented actors, and yet when they get behind the microphone, they're not quite right, or their voice isn't quite interesting enough. So that's really, really exciting, casting the right voice, and it's really important to make sure that you've got someone who, they don't necessarily have to be that experienced in audio, but they have to have a good voice. They have to be the right voice for the right character. You've got to kind of have everybody in at the right time, and you've got hundreds of scenes. That's probably the biggest challenge. It can be very, very difficult to make sure, because you can't really do that much when you don't have both lead actors there at the same time. You can drop in the occasional line, but you want them both there at the same time really to kind of give it life. It's completely and utterly non-judgmental of physical appearance. So as a producer, that's so exciting, because you can cast people who are fat or short or ugly or beautiful, or it doesn't matter what skin colour they are, whether they've got any disabilities. They're judged entirely on their voice, and there aren't any other mediums that like that, and it's so refreshing to be able to work in a medium like that.